So Cancer, your week commencing the 4th of August forecast makes me think a lot about Saturn and Neptune and now Chiron, all in retrograde, but all in a part of your chart very much to do with your connection to the world. Now, if you're enjoying your career, even if your energy may not have been quite as good as you would like, but you are a creative, but also someone who's very industrious, you may have made Saturn's conjunction with Neptune work for you, but it can be a draining energy, to be honest. And Chiron's also making you mindful that however much you chase ambitions, is it feeding your soul? So as Mars, the planet of thrust, desire and assertion, moves into your 4th house, which is redolent of the energy of Cancer, for the next 6 weeks, at the heart of this week, you might find yourself, whereas you've been toiling away and perhaps feeling the burden perhaps around your professional responsibilities, you might find yourself much more in the mind to push back and to tell people how you really truly feel. But Mars in the 4th house can be quite reactive, and it can also see us feel very raw at times. In a more constructive way, Mars moving into this part of your chart suggests if you want to move, you want to renovate, you want to change some part of your home, a new kitchen or bathroom, or decorate, the desire and drive to achieve this is really going to be heightened in the next 6 weeks. But it could make you a little bit up and down in your mood. So if you're not really enjoying that worldly responsibility, perhaps you've got a really good job, perhaps it's really well paid, perhaps the financial part of it is something that's very important at the moment. But I feel that with Jupiter in your sign, it's very important to be in touch with the spiritual dynamic of Cancer energy, which is about nurture and protectiveness and security. And although Venus starts to align with Jupiter towards the end of this week, which is a really quite beautiful alliance, it's gonna get exact next week and could potentially be one of the luckiest phases of the whole year for some people. I think they're reminding you of the importance of feeling that your creative and individual talents are part of the mix. And if it doesn't feel part of the mix, whatever the financial realities and the fact that Mercury is in a retrograde, which in your 2nd house of everyday finances, seeing you thinking carefully about what to do, by the time we get to the full moon on a Saturday, even if it does have some implications for your long term, or to do with shared finances, or making sure things like pensions and investments are well maintained, if you're really not getting it and you're not feeling the vibe, I feel that the fact that Black Moon Lilith is in the mix, in a part of your scope which is very much to do with desire, around what feeds your passion, along with that conjunction between Venus and Jupiter, which peaks next week, could see you decide to make a decisive move away from something that you're not enjoying. And here's the thing, Mars may be afflicted by Saturn and Neptune at the heart of this week, but he also starts to forge a wonderful angle to Uranus and also to Pluto. And there may be something from your past or deep within you, some kind of resonance that you can bring up, some inspiration that may need bringing into the open. And the more you're in touch with that, and the more you can start to move forwards with that in mind, that's going to keep you feeling safe, even if the physical financial reality is something you're tempted to change because you're not feeling nourished in that soul purpose way.